It's Kia,
And Tia.
and welcome to our channel. So we are bringing you another Virgo video, because we are Virgos. Yeah. And Virgo dates are August 23rd to September 23rd.
And Virgos are earth signs. So here are some famous celebrities that are Virgos. So you have Angela Simmons, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
And so we're going to be reacting to a video. It's about dating a Virgo, and it's by the Astrology Guy. So go follow him too. And so we're gonna get into that video.
The top 10 things you should know about dating a Virgo. Number 10, they analyze everything. We know that Virgos are big on trying to figure out the ins and outs of most things. And because they feel that all the details are important, they're in a constant state of analyzing.
So I feel like we do overanalyze. Details are important. We are concerned about the in and outs. So he hit that exactly. You know, you said like a time where we kind of overreacted. Well, not overreacted, but overanalyzed when it comes to dating.
Yeah. We are very detailed, and we could pick apart everything, whether it's about us or about someone else, and that someone else could be the person that we're dating. So, not to kind of like, I guess, not to be negative towards the other person, but it's just something that like a trait that we may have, and it could be that we're just doing this because we really, care about the person.
Yeah. I feel like an example would be, if we're getting ready for a date, we're concerned about what we're going to wear and things like that. And so if we don't feel like it's perfect and we're overthinking it, we ain't going.
So true. That is so true. For every event, and I mean every event, I'm talking about just going over to our family member house. Every event, we have to make sure that we kind of together.
Yeah, or it just goes along with the way that we're vibing that day, or like how we feel.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not like, if we're feeling down, we can dress comfortably, comfortable.
But it's gonna be comfortably cute. Okay.
But like if we don't feel like it's right for the occasion, or it doesn't fit our feelings for that day, then we're just not into it.
You see how much thinking we do? Like, we really think about this. Like, we have to.
So we kind of like nitpick and overanalyze a lot.
Yeah.
So
but it is, sometimes it's for the good, because, we don't want to just, go out and present ourselves like kind of half doing things. That's not what we about. Nah.
So let's see what number 9.
Number 9, they are extremely persistent. This is one sign that does not give up. So if they have a goal, they are not letting go. If you're in a relationship with them and the goal is to talk to you and you're not answering the phone, it is not unusual to have a non-stop stream of missed calls with a Virgo on the other end. Number 8,
So he makes that seem very crazy, but it's not. We don't do it to that extreme crazy level. But if we want to know about something, we will be persistent in finding that out. Like if we're dating and our guy goes missing, like not missing, but we haven't heard from him, we'll be like, hey, where you at? Hey, I called you. No, I'm playing. So,
oh my God. Yes, and this could be either calling or texting. We might send about like a good 20, 30 some texts.
not 30. I ain't done
That
30
phone.
now.
Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone.
But yeah, we can't be persistent. And I mean, persistence is good because we're, persistent not only in dating, but in other things too. So
Yeah, working. So yeah.
let's see what number 8.
Number 8, they are argumentative. Virgos feel like they come to their conclusions based on experience and building facts. So if you're in a relationship with them and you disagree about something, be ready to go a few rounds with them, attempting to prove that they're right. Number 7.
Okay, so he said we're argumentative. I don't feel that way. But my husband would say that I am. But I just basically feel like I have to prove my point. I have to let the other party know, like, okay, this is what it is. I'm stating facts. I think of it from all aspects, not only mine, but other people's as well. And so I just feel like I have to get my point across, and I have to help that person understand if they're not understanding, what I'm talking about and how I feel, and explain it to in-depth measures if it has to go on. Be a long conversation, it will. But I don't feel like it's an argument,
Yeah, to us, we feel like it's not an argument. It's more like, okay, we just trying to get our point across.
Yeah.
But to someone else, they're like, okay, you said what you have to say. Okay. But what else do you have to say? And we're like, oh, we have a lot. We have a lot of things to say. We're just like, are you willing to listen to us? Yeah. So
number 7.
Number 7, they are not too excited about emotions. Virgos see anything not based in logic as unnecessary. And though they can be very loving, they still need to feel grounded and that love is coming from something that makes sense.
Okay, so here, logic is key. Like, we need to see the whole. We need to see that there's some rational thinking behind this. Like,
Exactly.
we're not gonna just like take your opinion or what you have to say, serious unless, okay, can you prove this with evidence? Is whatever you're saying, is it making sense? You could talk to me for like a good 2 hours, but if I'm thinking in my head like, okay, still, yeah, I don't think that's quite accurate. I mean, it could go back to maybe it would turn into, okay, I'm gonna for sure prove my point across. You may think it's an argument, but I'm just proving my point. Don't take this to heart.
Yeah. I agree. We don't let emotions get in the way. We prefer for things to be more logical. I feel like with my spouse, he's told me like, oh, sometimes you can let your emotions out a little bit more. That I'm very tough and strong. But I feel like that could be due to upbringing. But I feel like Virgos are that way. I really do. So let's see what number 6.
Number 6, they are extremely sexual. They may have a hard time with emotions, but sex, they have no problem with having it or wanting it, often. Number 5.
Okay, so sex,
Like,
I feel like...
Facts.
No, I feel like with sex, like, okay, yeah, we're willing to have it. We're willing to be open to sex and stuff like that. But it has to be in the right circumstances with our partner. I mean, you have to be treating us right, giving us the right attention, and setting the mood.
Yeah.
I feel like I want that and need that.
We're not the one night stand kind of chicks. No, I think that we're like very selective in like how we choose our mate. Like, you have to have something like to you, something more than just, okay, you're good and bad. Yeah. So,
and we have to be comfortable with you. We have to be willing to open up. So I feel like when all that is, correct and right and on point, then yeah, this is true and accurate.
It's a go.
Number 5, they take relationships step by step. Virgos don't like to rush into anything without calculating the best move, and relationships are no different. So if you're into a Virgo, be ready for them to take their time, making sure that a relationship with you is a good idea. Number 4.
So yeah, I agree with that. We do take things step by step. With dating, I feel like when I'm getting to know you, there's levels that we have to cross, barriers that have to be overcome, and I just feel like we have to be open and comfortable again. Things don't happen extremely fast. We like to take our time. We like to think about it, overanalyze. So I mean, if you're just looking for, like you said, a one night stand, this ain't it.
Yeah.
And dating, no.
All right. So number 4.
Number 4, they are very picky when it comes to food, when it comes to clothes, when it comes to everything, because Virgos have the burden of being perfectionists. It is very easy for them to focus on what they don't like about something as opposed to what they do. The good news is you shouldn't take this personally. They even pick themselves apart. So if you're in a relationship with them, just know if you're going to get them a gift, let them pick it out.
Yes. We are picky. Picky. Like he said, about everything.
Yeah.
Food, oh my goodness. Like, there are so many things that I don't eat or like it a certain way. Like, growing up, my mom used to have to kind of sometimes make things just for me or leave certain ingredients out. And while my siblings were like, oh, I'll eat anything. So, that's just a Virgo thing. Picky in dating our partners and what we're looking for and what we want. I feel like we're picky in that way.
Yeah, but I would say that's a good thing because it makes us like very creative too. And it would make other people around us creative too, because like the fact that we're so picky, you could like say, okay, well, we know that when we're dealing with this person, then they're not gonna just like the plain Jane. Let me try to do something.
I feel like that's
different.
good in the way that we know what we want. When it comes to dating, we know what we're looking for. We know what we'll accept, what we'll tolerate, and things like that. So I mean, if you're just wanting somebody who's a go with the flow type person, Virgos aren't really like that. I mean, like, we like to be prepared. We like to know things about you. We like to be comfortable, like I said before. So, we're just very, very picky.
Yeah, watch out for surprises. Like, we like surprises. I mean, we like lavish things, like,
Yeah.
But too quick of a surprise, and depending on what the
Or
surprise is,
you have to make sure that the surprise is accurate for your partner.
Yes.
So, like, if you know me and you know what I like, make sure it's something that I like. Don't make sure, like, if it's a surprise for me or a surprise for both of us, there's a difference. But if you're like, oh, I got a surprise for you, then, you have to make sure that it's something that I'm not, like, picky about or, like, don't like or don't want, like, to do, because then we're not happy with that.
basically come corrected. Come corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3, they are either into you or they're not. They're very decisive, so if you ask them what they think about something, including being in a relationship with you, they'll be honest and direct and let you know if they're feeling it or if they're not feeling it. Number 2.
I absolutely agree with that. I feel like when we're getting what we need in a dating experience or relationship, you won't have to guess or think. You'll know if we're into you, if we like you, if things should be moving forward or anything like that. I feel like, we are pretty much direct with that.
Yeah. And sometimes we might not like we might not say it, we probably show it like with our action. Like
Exactly. Virgos will show you with their actions.
If we don't say it.
If their actions do not match what they say, then they're not feeling you really. They're just kind of like going along with something or feeling
body language
or just I don't know, like just vibing it out or seeing where it goes, but they're not really serious about it. Their actions will prove everything.
And if the action is not working out, then yes, we're gonna get to the point that you will know by the end of the day. Like if something is really, really bothering us that day, you're gonna know something, some way, somehow. If it's not verbally, it's through our actions.
Yeah, so, actually, really.
Yeah. So number 2.
Number 2, they have an aloof exterior. Because Virgos aren't big on showing emotion, they're hard to read. But like I said before, if you ask them how they're feeling or what they're thinking, they will let you know. Or they might just say it's none of your business, but you will get a direct answer.
That we have an aloof exterior, that we let people know how we're feeling. Now that one, I mean, I feel like if we're completely comfortable with one another, I'll be open enough to tell you how I'm feeling and why I'm feeling that way or what's going on. But like just to anybody, I'm gonna kind of hide the way that I feel and kind of put that to the side, depending on what environment that I'm in. So I don't feel like.
Yeah, because I mean we have like a shyness trait to us, so we're probably not as like, I guess, extroverted and like open in every environment. You know, it just take us like some time to kind of like, you know, get comfortable and get to know you, and then after a while it's like, okay, you see a whole other person and you're just like, we kind of blossom.
Actually, yes, blossoming like a flower.
yeah.
And the number 1 thing you should know about dating a Virgo is the very best way to attract them is by showing them that you're a smart choice in partnership. This means establishing in their eyes that you're intelligent and you bring something to their life that they don't already have. Now that we're clear on the top 10.
I feel like, yes, that's accurate, but I feel like that's accurate for any sign. I mean, who wouldn't want somebody who brings something to the table? I mean,
for Virgos, we put a star to the whole smartness thing. Like, you know, like we want to see like what you have, how smart you are, because the fact that we already overthink, and you know we're good analyzers. So we want to have somebody that they have like, you know how to like think through some things too, because it's like we need to find some balance. Like,
yeah. I just feel like we want a strong partner who offers
something,
whether it be loyalty, stability, anything. But I mean, again, like I said, that's for any sign, I would think. I mean, I don't know. But we do want that, but I don't feel like it's just like a Virgo thing. I feel like it's an everybody thing, I would hope. I don't know.
You like this is that's a plus about Virgos though. We already, you know what we're looking for. We're looking for something worth looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that wraps up this video. If you have any questions or concerns, or you want to comment below, you can.
Yes, and if it's any traits that you think that we didn't talk about in the video, or if you have any type of dating experience where you had to deal with a Virgo, or either you as a Virgo had to deal with someone else, leave it in the comment below. We want to hear your opinions.
Yes. Like our video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.